Hi, I'm Destinee Berman. I'm an online marketer who helps spiritual teachers and healers bring their work online with launching digital programs and trainings. And today I want to dive into this topic of lead magnets. I have a video that talks about the 4 ways to grow your email list. And one of the most powerful ways, and one of those 4 ways I talked about, is using a lead magnet. And a lead magnet is essentially something in exchange for their email address, but even more than that, it's free content, it's a freebie that you're putting out there. And by deciding the type of content and who it's for, you're pulling in people who are potentially interested in you and your work, getting their email, and then developing and nurturing a relationship with them online. So let's talk about the different kinds of lead magnets and some examples that I've seen work well. Personally, if you are driving new traffic, cold traffic, and you're buying ads, I like a PDF. Guides, accompanying worksheets in the format of a PDF tends to work well versus free video training, downloads, guided meditations. Those are great too, and I love downloads, but I have seen that from a lot of testing, from a lot of experimentation, that free PDFs do work very well. The cost per lead tends to be lower, and it's just a nice, easy way to bring new people into your online community. And remember, once you bring them in, you will want to nurture and continue to engage with them. Now, there are 3 things that you want to keep in mind with your PDF lead magnet. 1, it is a way to introduce you to new people. 2, you want to demonstrate to them that you do know what you're talking about, because remember, it's the first time getting introduced to you. And 3, you can qualify people by how specific you get the lead magnet to. For example, if you're working with yoga teachers, and I like the example of yoga teachers a lot because I do a lot of trainings in this, and also because it's pretty relatable. If you put out a lead magnet around the art of sequencing, where you give them tips or you give them how-tos and you give them tools to sequence their class more powerfully, more effectively, that automatically is going to disqualify people who aren't yoga teachers. Because unless you're a very serious yoga practitioner with a strong self-practice, you're not going to care too much about yoga sequencing for classes. And so automatically, by putting out a topic and free content like that, you've already pulled in the people that you want to pull in, which are yoga teachers. If you are working with single people, putting out a lead magnet around free tips on crafting your online profile and the mistakes that will work and what will work, the mistakes to avoid and what will work, that's automatically going to pull in single people, because if I'm married or in a committed relationship, I'm not going to care about my online profile. Another example would be meditations for new beginnings. So if you are targeting women who are going through a massive breakup, they're going through the next chapter of your lives, meditation for new beginnings is a great way to pull in people who are dealing with new beginnings or about to head into new beginnings. Accompanying guides are a really, really good approach. So if you are a meditation teacher, any type of worksheet or inquiry that supports the meditation is a really good way to go. And assessments, if you're in the world of astrology, as an example, or you're a therapist, assessments for them to better understand who they are as a starting point is really going to pull them in if you are teaching, as an example, astrology to further their self-awareness about where they're at, who they are, at least in this lifetime, and where they want to get to. So that's a high-level picture and the 3 key areas of how lead magnets, of the purpose of lead magnets and how they work. It's an easy, warm, nice way to introduce new people to you. It's a way where you demonstrate to them you know what you are talking about, whether you are working with singles or yoga teachers or astrology students. And finally, it's a good way for you to develop a relationship with them and for you to qualify the people that you want in your online tribe and community. So if you want to share your ideas about lead magnets that will work for your area of wisdom and expertise, please go ahead and post below. And any questions you may have, we'll be sure to get back to you. Thank you so much, and I will see you again soon.